Most people are trying to heal alone, reading, learning, naming the patterns, and still ending up in the same reactions. Same shutdown, same escalation, same internal conversation. I know better, so why am I still doing this? And if we're being honest, that question doesn't frustrate you. It confuses you because from your perspective, you've done the work. You understand it. So why hasn't it changed? You're not dealing with the knowledge problem. You're dealing with a pattern your system has already learned. And learned patterns do not respond to understanding. They respond to experience. So your mind can understand safety while your body is still preparing for impact. Let's make this clear. You were never wired to regulate alone. Not first, not fundamentally, not biologically. Before language, there was sensation. Before identity, there was regulation. Before thought, there was pattern recognition through relationship. You didn't learn safety from information. You learned it through presence. And this is where it tightens because some of you are already thinking, I should be able to handle this myself. Stay here. Because that belief did not come from strength. It came from a moment where you needed support and it didn't come in the way your system needed. And your system made a decision to do it myself. Not because it was healthy, because it was necessary. And now you're calling it independence when what it actually is adaptation that never got updated. So now you move through life trying to self-regulate with a system that was never trained to do that alone. And this is where most people miss themselves. You think you are thinking in those moments. You're not. You're remembering. Not cognitively, somatically. Your body is not asking, what's true right now? It's asking, what does this feel like compared to what I've already lived? And then it responds accordingly. Bring this into your body, because if you don't feel this, you will reduce it to concept. When someone's tone shifts, your chest tightens before you think. When someone softens, your shoulders drop without instruction. When someone pulls away, your attention locks in automatically. That's not personality. That's not overreaction. That's your nervous system scanning. Psychology has a name for this: neuroception. Your system is constantly asking, am I safe enough to stay open, or do I need to protect? And it answers that question. Before you get a chance to explain anything, you send a message. You took your time. You said it clearly. They read it. No response. Your mind says, they're probably busy. But your body doesn't wait. It tightens. Your breath shortens. Your attention narrows. You check your phone again and again. And if you're honest, you know this moment. Not in theory, you have lived it. Your body doesn't wait for clarity. It reacts to familiarity. So when you say, I should be able to regulate myself, your system answers, I was shaped in relationship, not in isolation. Which means if you are trying to heal in isolation, you are trying to solve a relational wound without using the mechanism that created it. This is where your system shows up clearly. Family. Your internal parts activate under pressure. Real. You explain your patterns instead of interrupting them. IDC. You intend to change until pressure rises. Think it, speak it, do it. You understand it, but don't execute it consistently. And that gap becomes your pattern. You are not stuck. You are trained. Trained to anticipate. Trained to protect. Trained to respond based on familiarity. And if nothing changes, you don't just repeat the pattern. You reinforce it until it stops feeling like something you do and starts feeling like who you are. But if you were trained into it, you can be trained out of it. Not by thinking differently first, but by experiencing something different and staying in it long enough for your system to update. If this shifted how you see yourself, subscribe. If you can identify this pattern in real time, comment. If you know someone stuck in this cycle, share this with them. This is not just content. This is a learning community. Understanding your psychology matters. It helps you to understand the patterns shaping your life. Understand clearly, integrate deeply, grow yourself great.